You always want to put happy in the Twitch title because that increases viewer numbers by at least 20%, I want to say. People love watching Happy. And so do I. He is the best Undead player of all time. And the record breaker of our time. Plants attacking Remo. Dude, that reminds me of this movie with... Oh god, was it Mel Gibson? Was it... No, it was Mark Wahlberg, right? The M. Night Shyamalan movie, Happening. Oh my god, dude. That is a unpleasant memory I'm all of a sudden recalling. That movie was so bad. I think the worst movie I ever saw, though, at least in my reaction that I felt when watching it, was Australia. I was in a movie theater because I heard from some people it was a good movie. So that contributed to my reaction. Because I was in the movie theater, right? I paid money to go see it, so I couldn't just turn off the TV and say whatever. I felt obligated to watch the movie. And I don't remember if I watched all of it or if I just watched most of it. But anyways, I watched Australia in the movie theater. It's a movie with Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman, I think. Both Australian actors. And the director is the dude from The Great Gatsby, I think. And that movie was so shit, I couldn't believe it. And that was one of my worst afternoons. Well, that's not true. I've had much worse days than watching a bad movie. But yeah, that was terrible. What happened with Sock vs. Hawk? Sock vs. Hawk is happening simultaneously. Like I said earlier, we have 2 tournaments today. But we're going to focus on this tournament, the Starry Winter Cup. Because these games are a bit more interesting. Farseer, Fast Tech into Headhunters, by the way. Not double racks, but single racks. From the games that I saw recently by Lin, it seemed like Lin was focusing more on the Blade Master again. FoCuS, according to himself, also a big fan of Blade Master play. But here is going for the Farseer. Remo, have you ever walked out in the movie theater? Oof. Dude, I don't know. Maybe in Australia. By the way, that movie is very old. I think I watched that when I was like 16. So that's like 15 years ago. I'm not sure if I ever walked out of a movie. No, I think I did at least once. In Germany, in movie theaters, they have this thing. I don't know if it's a thing in other countries as well. But they have this little event, I suppose, that they call a sneak preview. Sneak preview is a showing of a movie on Monday nights. And it's very cheap. It's way cheaper than normal movies. I think it was like €7 back in the day. And the sneak previews, they're this cheap because you don't know what movie is gonna be playing. It's a movie that's gonna release soon, but you don't know yet what it's gonna be. So it's a surprise. And yeah, those are really cheap. And I'm pretty sure I left at least one showing of a sneak preview. I think I left one of those, what's her name? Jennifer Lopez movies. I'm pretty sure I left one of those movies. But I almost never do. I'm almost always patient enough to stay in the movie even if I don't like it that much. But yeah, there I did.
A player's forces are under attack.
Decent early game so far for FoCuS. He's got the Headhunters starting to come out. Happy going for Dark Ranger second. Unsurprising, good against Headhunters. But DK was successfully kept from level 3. What is a regular movie ticket price nowadays? In summer I watched Inside Out 2, the Disney movie. Was a good movie. I think it was like $12.
A player's forces are under attack.
So what do we have here? Double bestiary. Oh, I know what FoCuS is doing. He's pretending to go Headhunters. I saw this by Lynn before. Pretending to go Headhunters, but instead he's going to go Wyvern. Because the Dark Ranger, while she's a great counter to Headhunters, is bad against Wyvern. FoCuS is trying to trick Happy, trying to outsmart Happy with his build here. This is pretty cool. Like I said, I have seen this attempted before by Lynn. But this is still a pretty rare occurrence. Happy investing into ghoul upgrades. That is not what he's going to need later on. He's going to need either fiends or gargs or destroyers, or maybe a mix of all of them. But of course, ghouls are not the answer to Wyvern. Oh, Hex again on the DK. There's one more Hex. Happy wisely going left, because if he goes right towards the main, he would die. Quick thinking on his feet. Well done.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lado in the chat makes me laugh. He says, thank the heavens it's a Remo cast. That almost leads me to believe that he's glad to see me casting. But I know the truth, and the truth is, he's glad to see me because he knows I do the gambas. The DK, though, he will have to gamble in another life because he's going to die here. Making his opponent... Wait, what? No way. He's not getting away, is he? Hex! 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 Shadow getting blocked! No way! Speed scroll? Okay, he's going to get him. Almost got away. But in the end, he goes down. Happy not going into fiends yet. DK back from the tavern. Pretty expensive. This is a great early game for FoCuS. He forced the weak Dark Ranger. He prevented DK creeping for incredibly long. Sure, he also has little experience, but it's not that big of a deal on his heroes. Oi, sick last hit. Okay. Dark Ranger there. Got the yoink.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Happy now has the Lich, has the Orb, but in general, doesn't have too much anti-air. Sick Nova! Oh my god, that Nova hit every single unit. FoCuS is splitting there, could have been perhaps a bit better. Trying to pick off one ghoul after the next. Wyvern here, not grouped with the rest of the gang right now. Oh, coil flies, another Wyvern goes down. Happy might still be winning this fight over here. Wyvern now, difficult to bring down, no coils left, no Nova left. One more statue up for grabs. Oh, not quite a deny. Alrighty, and so we saw lots of losses on both sides. Happy now pivoting into Fiends. I think that's the right call. When you have a, what's his name? Alchemist, you can skip Fiends and you can just beat the Wyvern with mass AoE, with Nova, with Acid Bomb. Bit of Chemical Rage. But Dark Ranger, as mentioned before, not good against Wyvern. So you need some other answer. That answer is supposed to be the Fiends. Oh, the answer though for the Shadowhunter is the Coil Nova. As so often, FoCuS taking too much damage from the creeps. That's pretty sloppy. Losing the Shadowhunter because of improper creeping. And that could be the beginning of the end. Although the supply is still looking good. 50 here for FoCuS still. Rounding it out quite well.
A player's forces are under attack.
I know Happy trying to work on his hero levels. In the late game, this is the undead win condition, of course. Outscale the enemy heroes in most matchups. That's the win condition. I mean, it depends on the strategy, of course, but you know what I mean. Alright, FoCuS with a little run by here. Wyvern very effective against the Acolytes, of course. Will come at a bit of a price. Ooh, another one gets nicked with a web. Oh, this Fiend here could be dangerous. Web, web, web. Oh, yoink. Got him. 3 Wyverns go down. That is pretty painful, and that is already game. Another game where I feel we have a little bit more evidence once again trickling in that points towards the fact that Happy doesn't seem to be beatable with Wyvern. I have now seen this dozens and dozens of times. I think the way you beat Happy is either with a very good Blade Master game or with a very good Farseer Headhunter triple hero game. I have not seen this MFer lose to Wyvern in a long, long time. I think if the other plays perfectly, Wyvern just aren't that good. That's just my take on the matter. So Happy takes map 1 as 93% of chat was expecting. Map 2 is Concealed Hill. And we'll see what FoCuS has planned here. It could be more Wyvern. As I said, I don't think Wyvern are really the best strat against Happy. But I think this is a good Wyvern map, especially with sneaky hex creeping. You can get quite a lot of stuff done unconcealed. And perhaps most importantly, I think it's a trash map for Blade Master. I think it's real bad for Blade. Ghoul opening by Happy, as always. And FoCuS with a whole bunch of peons, no barracks. This is going to be a fast tech. What is the best strategy for Orc against Happy? Asks Curious, befitting the name. I think the best strat for beating Happy is long game, high levels, Blade Master, triple hero, big map, ideally. The bigger the map, the better. Twisted Meadows, Lost Temple are your best bet. But in general, Blade Master late game. Normally the way the Farseer wins a game is by exploiting undead mistakes early and getting ahead. The problem with Happy is he almost never makes mistakes, so you can almost never get ahead. The good thing with the Blade Master is you don't have to force mistakes, you don't have to get ahead. It's enough to stay on par, delay the game, survive, and then have a very strong Blade Master in the late game that can keep up with the undead heroes. And there's a Blade Master. Blade Master, fast tech. So he's going Blade Headhunters, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Didn't FoCuS kill the DK the last game? How come that didn't get him far enough ahead? It got him into a decent position, but I didn't get him double level 3s, which is what you really want on those two heroes. Yeah, it's hard to judge exactly how much you have to get done to get ahead, but that was not enough apparently. Maybe would have needed one heal scroll in that first fight. Remember when he ate that first Nova, where literally every single one of his units was hit? That hurt a lot. The thing is just, Happy's micro is insane, so you need to be in a good position, and you yourself need to micro very well if you want to win a fight. Oh, Blade Master doesn't get the last hit. Unfortunate there with a bit of a low damage roll. Happy picks up level 2, but FoCuS is able to force lots of coils out of him here.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Happy would love to see this camp away, because there's very few opportunities for the Blade to gear up. Blade Master, great late game hero if he's got the levels and he's got the items. This is why I think this is a very bad mat for Blade Master. It's very unreliable in terms of items. Happy knows this. That's why he's trying to take this camp away, trying to take a possible clause of attack away. Last hit though. Waiting for the windwalk to wear off. Oh, Happy doing this really well. Taking the hits, biding his time, knowing the windwalk won't last too long. FoCuS gets one cool kill at least, but Happy gets the last hit with the coil, gets the next item, and this means Happy got the ring and the gloves, and now it's very hard for the Blade to pimp up. But at least 2 ghouls went down, so this could be worse for FoCuS. Happy playing around the last hits very well. Might get a 3rd ghoul here. Three ghoul kills is pretty big, actually. Oh my god, look at the save. Bro. Just happy things. 2 ghoul kills. Decent, at least. And we see double bestiary.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mass Wyvern with Blade Master is also a variant. Cancel the healing, lol. Is also a variant that the Orc can play. This makes it weird for the Undead to have the perfect hero setup. Because against Mass Wyvern, ideally you want to have the Alchemist. But Alchemist is pretty weak against Blade Master. Because Ensnare, Hex, Blade Master, Backstab can kill the Alchemist fairly easily. Since he can't be coiled. Look at Happy scouting, by the way. He knows a million miles away that FoCuS is going to try to go for the Ogre Lord here. But really good creep by FoCuS. Ogre Lord way in his base. Is trapped. And he's going to secure the last hit here. Big item. Let's see how many people in chat this has triggered. Normally when the Orc does this, at least one guy in the chat is always, "This is bullshit. This should not be allowed. It is not as insane as it seems on the first glance, because it takes forever. It gets you only one creep. It does get you a big item though, that's true. And Dot of Cunning is pretty good. But look at both Orc heroes, they're both only level 1 still. And this is the reason why FoCuS is playing this map specifically. Like I said earlier, it is very good for hex creep abuse. And it is looking kind of funny. With the creeps running all over the map. But look how long this is taking, bro. This is taking forever. And there we go. There's one guy in the chat. This should be fixed. I don't think so. I don't think this is a priority at all. Dude, where's the item gonna land? Wait. Oh! Wait! Where's the item? Huh? FoCuS didn't know either. Maybe it just disappeared. It landed in the ocean. I agree, this looks weird. And it looks, you know, a bit abusive. And it is a bit abusive against the creep AI. But I really don't think this needs to be fixed at all. Look how long it took FoCuS to get double level 2. Time is very relevant in this game. And the speed at which you can gather experience. It's on purpose. Now Happy will never know. Next level plays. Great items for Alchemist here, by the way. Ring of Regen and Ring of Protection. Really, really good for him. FoCuS trying to snipe one red camp after the next. This time he's gonna get the item. Ooh, it's a good one. Quel'Thala's Boots. Blade Master really appreciating this item. If he didn't have this item, his inventory would be very weak, so he got pretty lucky here. But again, no level 3s. Quite happy. Got the level 3.6 DK already on his way to level 4. Lich not too far away from 3 either. Blade now finally level 3 himself. And FoCuS! He got the necessary levels at last. Blade Master with level 1 crit only is still not that strong, but he's starting to get there. Blade Master revealed. There is no frost armor, by the way, in this army. I think that's a mistake by Happy, right? I think normally against Wyvern you don't want frost armor for obvious reasons. But I think against Blade it is so good. Also on Alchemist it's so good that it seems to me that frost armor would be better. Anyways, speed scroll, in we go. Oh, but he didn't detonate. He could have killed the destroyer. Lich went for the Invo Potion because the coil was on cooldown, I think. And invulns are also very important in this matchup. It's a playable position for FoCuS. He was lucky to find 2 agi items on the Blade Master. This blade could very well be 0 bonus damage. If this had been a strength item, and this had been, I don't know, an int item or something, then this Blade Master would have 0 bonus damage, so in fact quite lucky FoCuS here with his items. Add back to Warcraft. Has Happy stopped insta-picking ult on Lich level 6? Not that I know of. And it will continue to annoy me. Man, FoCuS. He knows about his strengths. He knows about his weaknesses. This is a really well-played game so far by him. Displaying patience as well, not trying to overextend. Late level 4 will be a big level up. Happy on the chase. Trying to steal last hits as well. And there's another Bad Rider. I've talked about this before, by the way. Shouldn't undeads get stone form? If you had stone form, you could morph the Garg that is being justified, and you could waste the Bad Rider.
A player's forces are
How much lumber is stone form again? I think it's 150, right? Issue for Happy is his lumber is rather low, so it's not that easy to afford. Oh, a nice Hex. Oh, prevented the Nova. Prevented the Bad Rider kill. Lich in trouble now as well. Oh, last second invul pass. But Lich might still be dead. There's no coils left. Oh, FoCuS looking for his opportunity. And he gets the kill. Playing an outstanding second map right here as FoCuS. Back to the Purge. Getting that statue as well. FoCuS here coming fully alive on his map pick. Stoneform doesn't work against bats. They don't dodge. You just waste APM. What do you mean? Bro, what do you mean? You use Stoneform and the Bad Rider dies and the Gargoyle survives. What are you talking about?
a player's forces are under attack.
Toxie, you are very knowledgeable at this game, but here I think you are very wrong. Animation takes too long? No, it doesn't. It's instant. He gets exploded before it's in stone form. Yes, that's true. But he gets the armor instantly. Toxie, he gets the armor instantly. Before he's on the ground. Unless this changed for some reason in the last few years, this must work. Toxie, we're gonna play custom game later. we need to get definitive proof. How much bonus armor is it? Yeah, it's like 10 or 12, so easily enough. Gamba on the Stoneform debate. I'm gonna test this instantly after this game, by the way. FoCuS, of course, now in a sensational position. Got the expansion, got triple tower set up here. Oh my god! Look at the crits! Look at the damage! DK just dead! Boom! There he goes! FoCuS! Great game! Executing this strategy really well. Takes the second map here in this series and makes Happy bleed.